prettiest makeup time of silver eye and red lip. Hello, my name is Krisha. I am 21 years old, and today we are doing probably my favorite type of makeup. Holiday, December-y, January makeup. Literally, silver eyeshadow, red lip. Because to me, whenever I see this look on somebody who's wearing the colors red or green or white, it's a Christmas look. If you wear blue, then you're a Ravenclaw. So without further ado, we're just gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna be doing my full face. Today is gonna be more of a talky video and not like the chips. Today's gonna be more of a talkative, there we go, video. I've discovered that I really like editing my videos. I did. See, okay, here's the thing. I haven't worn makeup. Well, I put on makeup last week. Today, as I'm filming this, it is December the 2nd. And so, last Thursday was Thanksgiving. Last week was Thanksgiving. And I made a huge mistake. I put on my makeup at 9 a.m./10 a.m. And I ended up taking my makeup off around 1 a.m. And yes, it lasted that whole time, the makeup I wore. I have done a long-lasting makeup tutorial before, but I'll do another one if you guys want me to. I haven't worn this foundation for 24 hours, so I don't know if it lasts that long. Though the other makeup I have worn has lasted that long, and I'm not BSing you, it has. So, back to what I was saying. And the reason why I took it off when I did was because my skin started to hurt. My eyelids, literally my freaking eyelids, started itching like freaking crazy. So I, a smart person, took it off. And the next day I woke up and my eyelids had swollen so much. It was scary. I didn't take a picture of it. And so I could not believe how much my eyes had swelled because of how irritated they were. Now, I've worn all the makeup I wore that day a million times. It wasn't the makeup products themselves that irritated my eyes so much. It was the length of time they were on my eyes. So, as you do, I have not worn makeup in over a week. I really wanted to film this video earlier. However, I was worried about my skin and my eyelids were still peeling, like the skin. So I was still worried, but now I feel better. I don't plan on wearing this makeup very long, probably like a couple of hours. So if I'm only wearing this for a couple of hours, then I feel okay letting my skin be in it for a couple of hours. I've also been fighting against maskne like a warrior. Not really. So, yeah, we're just living La Vida Loca. If I don't mention any products or their shade names, I always list them in the description box below in case you're curious. So now that I did foundation, I used the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I have a question. Why is it that we use super hydrating dewy products in the summer, but super matte products in the winter? When we sweat and get oily during the summer, and because of the cold weather, we all get super dry in the winter. That phenomenon always just I always got rubbed the wrong way by it. I always thought that was weird. I would assume the opposite would be true. You know what I mean? Oh, but Thanksgiving was awesome. I really had a good time with it. So now for powder, I'm using Coty Airspun. I'm not gonna bake as much as I do usually today because my skin all of a sudden just decided we're gonna be the driest skin to ever exist. So I'm not going to super bake my face today. I'm going to very gently set my face, and then I'm gonna go in with my powder brush and take off all the excess. And I'm only really focusing the powder on places where I know I'm gonna need it, instead of making sure to boom powder all over my face. So that's my nose, my smile areas, my chin, my like the lines of my forehead, but that I trust that when I use the powder brush, it'll like spread everything around and set everything very gently. I've been trying out new techniques. So now we're gonna do brows. Now the thing about this makeup look is that it is the easiest makeup look probably ever. Like if you don't have a lot of eyeshadow, honestly you don't even need eyeshadow. You can just use bronzer and highlighter. That's one part about makeup that I think that people need to understand more, is that most products are multi-purpose. That's why I love how like with like the millennial or like Gen Z simple makeup train, that they've come out with like those balms that can be used as blush or like lip balm or blush or eyeshadow. Like I love that because that shows how like makeup is so multi-purpose. Glittery eyeshadows you can use as highlighter, and then highlighters you can use as eyeshadow. Eye pencils you can use as eyeliner, you can use eyeliner as pencils, you can use eyeshadows for eyebrows. Literally anything. Just doing a spray just to moisten everything up a bit. This normally in my videos is when I would wipe off the excess bake and do a spray, but we didn't do bake, so we're just doing a light spray. I think I'm going to end up being able to post film 3 videos today. I've been getting into the habit of pre-filming a lot because I don't know why, but filming weekly it was good when I was at home, but now that I'm at school, I'm just so busy with my schoolwork that it feels like I just add something to the mix. So on the days where I do feel like filming, I film like 5 videos and then I edit them all so I can just load them up. Like the videos you have seen since 31 Days of Halloween, so like for the past month or so, I've literally filmed ahead of time during October. So I haven't filmed in forever, except for like the neon purple and pink eye that I did, which was like my reflection of 31 Days of Halloween. That was the last video I filmed. And that was after 31 Days of Halloween. Everything else was filmed ahead of time. I also have a ton more videos I filmed ahead of time. So now we're gonna get focused on the eyes. I know. Let's get down to business. To defeat the I'm just using P. Louise base. And I am going to set the base with Coty Airspun translucent powder, because I don't want the matte shade that we're gonna use. We're gonna use one matte shade, one shimmer shade, and an eyeliner, and that's gonna be it in terms of the fancy eye I guess you guys are expecting, because I don't want the matte to be like the focus. We just need the matte for a frame, to frame the eye and like add that depth that we need. However, I just love eyeshadow base. I think eyeshadow base is awesome. I was so mad because when I went to the mall to buy the P. Louise eyeshadow base, I bought it and I was like, oh, I hope I hate, like, okay, do you ever have those products where, okay, P. Louise base, especially from the Morphe store, is not expensive like at all. It's like $11, I think. But it was just another addition to my makeup routine, which, oh my god, my contact shifted. Where did it go? Oh my god. It just completely flipped over. Ugh, come on. So I'm just gonna, whoop, just got contact solution all over my desk. We're just a mess. So I'm going to take my contact solution. I'm gonna put my contact in a case, because I use one a days, but I keep this case just in case, like I'm gonna like film. If I'm gonna film a video over the course of like 2 days, I'm gonna keep the contacts. I'm not gonna waste a new pair. But that's why I keep the case so close. So I'm gonna take the contact now that it's been cleaned. You shake it up in its case and then just drip off a little bit of the excess fluid. It's inside out. I'm gonna put it in the fluid just to get all that excess crap off. So let's put this back in. There we go. Problem is I want to go in with like an actual brown shade, like a neutral shade. I don't want it to look pink. You know what? Screw it. Instead of the Jeffree Star palette, I'm going to take my bronzer, which is ColourPop Pressed Pan Bronzer in Opening Act. I did take a label maker and label them so that I didn't have to pick up the pan each time. Again, I'm just taking a really fluffy brush, which I have to clean. I gotta clean these brushes. And I'm just gonna take this shade, and I'm just loading this up, loading up my crease, and giving this a light blend. Now, I love actually using bronzers and blushes as eyeshadow because, like, they're meant to be super heavily blended. Okay, my eye skin is peeling, so I'm gonna go fast. So first I'm gonna go in and just smack this color in the crease, create a nice blend. Now this doesn't have to be super pigmented, this doesn't have to be like super crazy, again, super crazy pigmented. We just need a shadow to frame the eye. So then I'm gonna take the color again and I'm gonna load this up on the outer half of the eye. Again, we're just creating that shape. Okay, that's perfect. This was super easy. I'm telling you right now, this was super easy. So now I'm just gonna take it again, same exact brush, and just run it along my lower lash line and connect it. That took me literally under a minute to do. It's the simplest eye in the world. So now I'm going to take a little bit of powder and just lightly press it on my problem areas. Not like very lightly. I'm gonna take it off in like 2 seconds, but I do wanna bake, you know? Now I'm gonna take the Frozen 2 Elsa palette. This has my favorite silver of all the silvers I've worked with. It's the shade Ice Crystals. It's this guy right here. And I'm going to just use my finger and gently start pressing this shade all over my eye. And like, you don't have to use silver. I've seen like you can use just like a white metallic, I guess, or like a white color, but I freaking love this color. And then I'm just gonna take the same brush we used for the crease and just blend out that color a bit so it's not cut creasy. Unless you like this look. Unless you like the look of a cut crease, then by all means go ahead. So now I'm just gonna take the tip of my pink, just the tip of my pinky finger. I'm gonna lean my head down and just lightly tap this color on the start, probably like the first half of my lower lash line. I don't want too much. Oh God. Perfect. Okay, this freaking contact better start behaving itself soon, otherwise we're gonna have some big problems. So now, taking a big fluffy brush, I'm gonna wipe off all of the fallout from the pigment. When you use your finger to put down eyeshadow like that, you're more than likely gonna get some fallout. That's fine. Just brush it off, or just blend it into your highlighter. Never thought about that one before, did you? I'm just doing a little spray just to bring some moisture back to my face. Now with eyeliner, I'm going to do a wing. Every time I say I'm not gonna do a big wing, I then do a big wing. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna do a big wing and hopefully that means I do a small wing. Probably not gonna happen, but you know what, whatever. Okay. Just doing that little guy. Oh, this is cute as heck. Ooh, this is cute as heck. So now I'm gonna put on, ooh, ew. Oh, it's the contact solution. I was like, what the heck is all over my desk? So now, using the Maybelline the Colossal mascara, I'm going to do mascara. And hopefully I put on enough and it's big enough where I don't need to put on falsies. I don't know, I just don't. After doing false lashes so much for 31 days of Halloween, don't really feel like it today. You know? So truth be told, unpopular opinion, especially for all the beauty gurus, I am not the biggest fan of Christmas. I never was. I have not been the biggest fan of Christmas since I can remember. It's just has not been my thing. Though, if I don't make any new videos in time for Christmas, I do wish everybody a happy, happy Christmas, because I know for some people, this is their favorite time of year, and that's amazing. I'm so happy for you. Like, I love seeing people get so excited about something they're passionate about, and some people with Christmas trees, like, damn. Also, if you're not celebrating Christmas, if you're celebrating another holiday, I don't know how many there are, just happy holidays, best wishes to everybody. All right, I'm doing a second coat. Okay, I have fallen in love with a new mascara. And Literally, I think it's amazing. I haven't tried the waterproof formula, but what's so funny about this one is that it practically is. I've cried with this on and nothing has happened. Right, these are the eyes. I love them. So now with the same bronzer we used before, the ColourPop Pressed Pan Bronzer, in opening act, I'm going to just lightly go over, do a bronzy contour. I'm just like adding a little bit of warmth to the face in the contours. I don't want a super contoured look, but I do want just to add some depth to my face. I find that I'm not much of a bronzer fan. I've never really been. I'm just lightly blending that out with the brush. And now with the ColourPop Pressed Pan Blush in the shade Why Hello, I'm going to just lightly blush my face. Just bring some aliveness back to the face. And I've discovered that tapping the color on deposits more color. We're looking good! And finally, of course, since it's me, we're gonna use 2 highlighters. For the majority of the face, because my face on camera doesn't look so, but in person it's a little dry, I'm going to use, and that's from my skin, not the foundation. From my skin. I'm going to use the Jaclyn Cosmetics Luminous Powder, the Mood Light Powder in Do Me. And this I love so much. Sometimes I use it just on its own as a highlight, but I love doing this. I'm just going to concentrate this on my forehead. Oh yeah, bring me back to life. And just a little bit on the other parts of the cheeks. Oh yes. Yes! And then for cheek highlight, inner corner, and brow bone highlight, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighter in Crystal High. This was a limited edition. They don't sell it anymore, even though it's my favorite highlighter of all time. And I'm just going to gently, well, not gently, as you can see. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh my god, Wet n Wild really needs to bring this back. It was my favorite highlight of all time. Oh my god. Inner corner highlight just brings back so much life. I don't know why, but I don't feel complete if I don't have inner corner highlight on. It just doesn't feel, I feel naked. And then especially if I have a very shiny eye, I always connect the inner corner highlight to the eyeshadow. Perfection! And now, just for the waterline, I'm going to take the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Exit. It's the white one, and I'm putting this in my waterline because it illuminates everything. It brings out everything. So then finally for lips, I'm going to use the MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color in Feels So Grand. And this is like a fiery red. Got all over my teeth. A little bit of setting spray. And then after setting spray, I'm going to get another shirt on, maybe do my hair, and then I'll be right back to show you the finished look. So this, my lovelies, is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this look. I enjoyed making it. Literally, this is my favorite makeup of all time. Probably gonna get married looking like this. I've actually been, do I have lipstick on my teeth? I don't. I've been debating making a video called what if I got married tomorrow, ran off, but probably never gonna make that. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you guys like me, please consider subscribing. Make sure you ring the bell for post notifications. I really try to post a new video every Monday at 2:30 p.m. EST. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much. Have a great holiday.